Hey guys, stay tuned to see how I created this look.
Run this shit like cardio. Diamond district in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gang.
Hey guys, my brows are already done using the LA Girls Brow Pencil. We'll be using the BH Cosmetics Ultimate Matte Palette here, as you can see. And I'll be taking that brown shade and putting it in my crease, as you see here. And I'm just blending that out, trying to make sure there are no harsh lines. Although the shade after this will be used to help blend out any harsh edges or lines from the this brown color. Yeah, pretty much. So now I'm going in with the orange shade, and that's what we're going to use for the transition shade, or to blend out that brown pretty good. What do you guys think is the hardest part about doing eyeshadow? Blending definitely takes hella time, like more time than anything, is to make sure that everything is blended out and that you don't have one color sitting here, one color sitting there. I definitely think blending is probably one of the things that takes the most time, besides maybe cutting your crease, I think. Yeah, it's between those two. And I'm just still getting that all blended out. There you go. You see that? And we're blended. So now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to cut my crease. I'm just using any concealer. If I'm not mistaken, I think I used the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Yes, in the shade Honey to cut my crease this time. I pretty much use any concealer to cut my crease, as long as it's light enough for the most part. And I believe this brush is from Wet n Wild. All my little white brushes, I believe, are Wet n Wild brushes, which I probably got from like Kmart or Dollar Tree. But yeah, I'm just cutting my crease. It's a long process. And I don't know what I was listening to, but it must have been lit, okay? And I'm just making sure I have that all cleaned up as much as I can. So now we're going to go in with this lighter tannish color, and I'm just packing that onto the area where I cut my crease. I really wanted this to be a really soft cut crease, nothing too major. And I'm just taking that and I'm patting it on as much as I like, or to my liking. I'm just patting that all in that area. And I didn't want my cut crease to be really harsh, so you'll see me go in with this brush here. It's a smaller brush, and it's actually clean. And what I'm doing is I'm smudging out the edges of the cut crease so that it doesn't look as harsh as a cut crease. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. So I'm also going back in with that brown shade I used in my crease, and I'm just bringing that in to the to the outer edge of my eye. And I'm just deepening that up where my concealer stopped and blending out that edge. I'm also going back in with that orange color, and I'm patting it in just to get a better color payoff, basically. Nothing wrong with going back into colors if you're not liking how it looks, you know. So I finished my other eye, and as you can see, I'm just making sure they're pretty even and deep the way I want them, with that crease color. Do you guys do one eye at a time, or do you do them at the same time? Let me know in the comments. So I'm going in with the Moroccan Sunset palette by BH Cosmetics, And I'm actually just using that to highlight the inner portion of my eye, as you can see here. This is probably my favorite part. I'm all about that inner corner highlight. So now I'm going into my Maybelline foundation. I believe this one is in tan. Yeah, that one is going to be in tan. And that is the matte foundation. And then also, guys, this concealer is the Candid by Revlon. And I've never used any Revlon products, but I actually like the finish of this concealer. It's, again, the Revlon Candid concealer. And I really like the way it looks once it's all blended out. This color is in chestnut. It's a nice subtle highlight for the most part. And it's definitely blendable. No, gosh, buildable. But blendable also. So now I'm going in with my Airspun translucent powder. And I'm just putting that all in the areas in which I highlighted with that concealer. So, as you can see, eyes, nose, mouth, chin. And after that, I just go in with my Black Radiance contour palette, and I'm just contouring. Hollows of my cheek, forehead, jawline, all of that, you know. So now what I'm doing is just dusting off that translucent powder. Getting that all off. And I'll be highlighting with my, I believe, my Makeup Revolution Ultra Glow palette. And that's going pretty much everywhere you see. Now I actually am using the Milani brow pencil to line my lips. I think I prefer it as a lip liner than I do a brow pencil. So yeah, don't judge me, don't judge me. Do what works for you. And just getting those lined up. I prefer not to line my lips, although sometimes you definitely need to. And then I'm going in with my NYX Butter Gloss. And I'm not sure what shade, but I ended up changing this lip color later anyway. Guys, can you tell what song I'm singing right here? Because I was lit. Like, I wish I could just play my music in these videos without there being any copywriting. But yes, I be lit when I'm doing my makeup. And this is the finished product, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, definitely leave them down below.